Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making this very special and delicious Nigerian dish called Ifoko. So for this dish I'm going to be using some smoked fish which I've already chopped, and I'm going to be using some peppers. I have this bell pepper, and I have some scotch bonnet pepper, and this long pepper that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be blending that. I'm going to use it in this dish. So I have this is cow skin. This is cow skin, and this is water yam. This is cocoyam. I'm going to be using some shrimps. This is roasted shrimp, and some seasoning cubes and palm oil. So I'm going to also use a blended crayfish, which is not here right now because I've not blended it yet. So I'm going to be using blended crayfish. So I'm going to show you how we do this. So I'm going to blend the pepper. As you can see, I've added some onions into it. I added 2 small onions, but you can add as much onions as you want. So I'm going to blend it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some palm oil in the pot. Pouring in the pepper. We're going to leave this to cook for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back to it. So the stew has been cooking for about 20 minutes. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. So this is the brown crayfish. This is the cow skin, AKA ponmo. And I'm going to be adding the chopped smoked fish. And the shrimps. So I'm going to add a bit of water to this because it looks a bit too big. I'm going to just add a little bit of it. So I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add a bit of salt, not so much salt because we're still going to add salt to the yam, so just a little bit of salt to the sauce. Then I'll cover this to cook. While this is cooking, I'm going to be grating the yam. So I'm going to be using this grater, and I'll use this side. I think this is the most difficult part of making this dish. This grating part is the most difficult part of making this dish. And you have to be careful with your hands, because this grater can actually cut your hand. So the reason I had cocoyam to this dish is because you could use water yam only. The cocoyam is optional, but the reason I like to add it is because the cocoyam gives it makes it a bit more thick. It gives it a thicker consistency that I really like. That's why I add it. So I'm done grating the water yam and the cocoyam. So the next thing will be to add salt to it, because if you don't add salt to the cocoyam, if you don't add salt to the yams, it's not going to have any taste. It's going to be tasteless. So you have to add some salt to this and then mix it. To make sure that the salt gets into the yam, mix as much as you can to make sure that the salt gets into it. So now we're gonna put this inside the stew that we're already cooking. I'm gonna show you how to do this. So the stew has been cooking for a while. So I'm just gonna stir it a little bit. And then this is how you have to make this into small balls like this. Otherwise, if you just pour the yam inside the stew, inside the sauce, it's not gonna cook. It's just gonna be one very big lump. So you have to do this. So I'm just gonna move things around a little bit. I'm not gonna stir it. Just do this. I'm going to leave it like this for about 45 minutes on very low heat. Well, after 20 minutes, I'm going to come back and just check it to see how things are going. But I'm just going to leave it like this on low heat. So after 20 minutes, Let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna just mix it a little bit. Not really mixing it, but just loosen it up a little bit. I'll be able to mix it more later on, but I need it to still cook a bit more before I can mix it a lot more than that. So it's now another 10 minutes, so now I can now mix it properly. Once I finish mixing it, now I'm gonna leave it.
Mommy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna leave it for another 20 minutes and then it should be done. So this is it after about 40 minutes. It is almost done. It's not done yet. It looks like it's done, but it's not done yet. It's gonna need at least another 15 minutes before it's fully done, because as you can see there's still some whitish yam is still not finished cooking, so I'm gonna leave it for another say 15 to 20 minutes. Now it's been another 15 minutes and ooh, that looks good. So now it's done. It's done.
It's Thomas. Sorry.
So that's what the pork should look like when it's done.
Thomas.
So when you're making this, don't put it on very low heat, because if you put it on high heat, it's gonna burn. It would burn right from the beginning, right from when you start cooking it. And if it burns from the start of your cooking, then you're gonna have like too much of burnt yam, which is not very good, because that's waste of food and also waste of effort. So put it on low heat, let it cook, let it steam for at least 45 minutes. You check it occasionally, and then when it looks like this, it is done. Everything is looking very nice. Everything has come together, and the ifoko is looking like, I can't wait to eat it, honestly. All right, so that's the video today. I hope you've learned something. If you've learned something from this, then please don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel, help this channel grow, and I'll see you in my next video.